out to be. He's literally manipulating you. And I can say I told you so, but it doesn't feel nice, and it's not nice to watch her being pulled down, and it's not nice to watch her being scapegoated the way that she is. People are insanely jealous of the platform that she's got, and to give that up, she'd be stupid. Did he, Kaza? I love that. I love that. I only seen Reds on the FYP this morning. Morning, Torian. Dorian, I'd like to know why you and Paige were showing videos of my child on your live the other day. My children don't consent to being on the internet, just so you know. Why is there not this energy for EQ, CLA and many more? Exactly, Hayley. Why isn't there? Because they're not easy to pick off. Miss Red's really got a soft side to her. She's quite emotional, she's quite emotive, and she doesn't like bad feeling. It makes her ill. She's got crippling anxiety. The difference with the other ones is they've just got a I don't give a F attitude. Exactly, Miss Locke, and there shouldn't be double standards. They should have the same passion and the same energy for all of them. So they need to start doing the EQ, they need to start doing the same with James, they need to start doing the same with CLA. It's only fair, isn't it? It's only fair. Well, I am Kirsty, so I am, because look, I've got the video all ready just to go to play.
How do you feel about me putting those messages from Zach Debrat on blast? I understand he's still pissing with people, and I think showing the messages where he's
2 months later, after Zach had paid everybody back. Good morning, Piney.
Sorry, lovely. I had your voice message on my phone, and then Mr. P called me just at the end of his journey. But I'll reply back to that not in a minute. And
has he left now?
He left. That's why I'm up early, because obviously it was bank holiday yesterday. But normally on a Monday we're up at like 4:30, and he's out the door by like 5:30. But today he left a bit later because the day after bank holiday, a lot of people go on holiday, so the roads aren't so bad.
Yeah,
it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? But anyway, what did I just hear? Kirsty wants to go for
me. I'm just outraged at the fact that I've gone on the FYP this morning. It's all Miss Red, Zach. There's none of this outrage for him wanting to post them publicly.
No, why are people missing that?
Because he's a hero.
Yeah, he's not though.
James is, I've got Urban Wildlife. I've got a massive history with James. He wants to silence me because I know all about him. So he's doing absolutely everything that he can to discredit us exactly the same way as what he did with Red in that box. By always speaking the facts twisted to his narrative.
Because he wanted to lick your nanny.
Exactly. The facts of the matter are, yes, she did send him the messages. But what were his intentions with them?
How do you feel about me putting those messages from Zach Debrat on blast? I understand he's still pissing with people, and I think showing the messages where he's threatened to harm himself to you good luck explaining that, basically, if those were put out. But obviously I want your consent on that.
So that's what the big hero does. Morning, Jam. I know he's your mate. That's what the big hero does. He'll say one thing and he'll be like, oh, Miss Red, mental health. You should have thought about Zach's mental health. Well, actually, you wanted to put them on blast for the whole of the internet to see. You wanted everybody to see them without a trigger warning. Where's the same passion and energy?
That's what I don't understand, because he was like, Red, he needs help, Red, he needs help, Red, he needs help. Mm-hmm. And obviously, you got to remember, I woke up late yesterday, so I didn't hear them at the time that she played them. But then 2 months later, in July, he's sending her a voice message about whacking them all over a line.
And she said yes, and they went all over Instagram, and then she shit herself because she didn't want to be the one who was exposing those pictures.
Listen, I'm always going to say it. She should never have sent them on. I understand why she did, but I don't think she should have sent them on. However, I do not believe all this bullying and all of this is fair or necessary or needed. And people need to be aware of all the wrongdoings that other people are doing in order to throw everyone under the bus.
And Red's dropped him under the bus and Millsy annihilated him for what he is. Really, Brit? I missed that. No, Jam. I'm not saying that you do have to stick your beak in, but...
I mean, I don't know Jam. And...
It's not about not liking each other, Jam. It's about him continually harassing us, putting images of us asleep. His deep dives are bullshit with half a truth, just like his half a truth about Miss Red. It's about people walking away from us and isolating us when I was on my own and I was homeless with 2 kids and he was a fucking hero. Because of his facts and his always telling the truth. He twists the truth to suit his narrative to make him look like a hero when he's worse than what Red was.
And that's why I think it's dangerous, because he does do good. And because he does do good, everybody then believes all the other stuff, which isn't good and isn't true.
Exactly.
She said sorry to Zach a year ago, so why did she have to say so?
Exactly.
I don't watch it, but people forget. People should use so harm to life and travel.
Zach knew that she'd shared those images with Kaz and Gracie. I don't know if he knew that she shared them with the Fact Freak, and they were friends after that incident.
Hey, Daisy, baby.
Morning, Kelly.
Morning, Kel. Yeah, I think she's had far of a harsher rap for this than A is necessary and B that's fair. When other people are clearly when people are clearly equally, if not more, at fault. Morning shower, morning DJ.
Yeah, Miss Red shared them to 3 people. Yes, it's not the right thing to do necessarily, but he wanted to share them all over the internet for the world to see with no trigger warning.
And actually, he said worse, because he said, no, he needs help.
Yeah. And then 2 months later said he wants to post it everywhere.
And not even checking if he'd had help. Just let's whack these images all over the place. Yeah.
Exactly.
Misread to the rat for him stealing money. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Fiesty?
So this whole situation with Zach's based around money with Michelle and other people. So this
Michelle here?
No. His mod in French was like a month where Michelle was giving him loads of money and it was out of her wedding fund and she couldn't afford to pay for her wedding fund. And at the same time as that, he was like messaging his followers for like takeaways, a tenner here, a fiver there, and it all added up. And it added up to the point where another big another big gifter on this app took over all of his debts and paid all of his debts off, and we really, really pushed him to do the rankings in order to pay them back. And this creator, I'm not going to name them because it's only what I've been told by my ex. Yeah. It's not what they've told me, and we all know she lies. So from what I can gather, this big creator's pushed him to do the ranks, has been saying that they hate him, they can't stand him, they just want their money back, and has sent him like a cake with laxatives in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then they're supposed to be like a really good friend to him, like these 2 people, and they were just conspiring to push him really hard to get all of the money out of him. £50 on a kebab.
Can I just address this comment, Kitty? Fortunately, I've never been addicted to anything other than, we all know what I'm addicted to. And that's not necessarily a bad thing to be addicted. However, I can appreciate that it would put people in a really bad mindset. Yeah. I get it. I totally get it. And actually, I don't think if you listen, anybody's blaming Zach, really. There's a bit of blame to Zach. There's a bit of blame to Red. And there's a bit of blame to Fact. And what I'm seeing is no one's remembering the blame to Zach or to Fact. And it's all to Red. And I don't think that is okay.